Hey guys, so today what we're going to be doing is a couple things you can do with an avocado. I'm going to do an entire meal with an avocado, and this is only going to take about 15 minutes. I'm going to make some guacamole with one, and then my baked egg avocado with the other. Again, this is nothing that's going to take more than about 15 minutes to do, so let's get to it. First thing that we're going to want to do, like I like to do it before I get started with anything, is go ahead and preheat your oven to 450 degrees for this one. It's going to take a little bit longer to cook than the spinach chips did. So go ahead and get that knocked out. Alright, so my guacamole doesn't take a whole lot. The way I make it is that I take my avocado, a little bit of sour cream, some hot sauce, and a couple other spices, and mix it together. I went ahead and cut the avocado, got that far. If you don't know how to cut an avocado, I think you have a little bit more problem than making food. What we're going to do is we're going ahead and we're going to go ahead and empty out the avocado into my little bowl. I have a nice little glass mixing bowl that I like to use for my guacamole. And the way that I like to do it is I like to use the outside edge of a knife to be able to scoop it all into the bowl nicely. Make sure that you use a nice and ripe avocado so it's nice and soft before you start using it. Should all come out nice and neat. One nice scoop, almost looks like ice cream. You could really fool somebody with that if you wanted to. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to take a spoonful I just like to use a spoonful of sour cream. Mix it in there to soften it up, make it a little bit easier to mix. One nice little spoonful of sour cream. Okay, so good. Handful of your own special spice, a little dash of it, not too much, you don't want to overpower it. One little spurt of pepper. And I like to use hot sauce with mine, give it a little bit more kick. Just one little dab of it. Again, you don't want to overpower it with flavor. And I've got these nice little egg beaters. Make really good tools for mixing scrambled eggs, or in this case avocados. Really works well for me. And you just dab at it. And this is going to go on, depending on how ripe your avocado is, you're going to have to do this for about 5-10 minutes. That's about the consistency that you're going to want to get it to, nice and smooth and creamy. Yep, and there's my oven ready to go. I almost forgot the most important ingredient of all with my guacamole is bacon. So if you want to just use some store-bought and throw it in the microwave, works for me, that's what I use. Last thing that you want to add to the guacamole is some lemon juice. Sure, you can use an actual lemon, a real lemon. I just like to keep these around. Lemon juice is a little bit easier to keep up with than real lemons. Helps to preserve it. Avocados do go bad after a while, but lemon juice supposedly helps retain the avocados, keep them from spoiling. So with the lemon juice, I just like to use maybe a teaspoon or so. You don't have to use a whole lot of it. You don't want to overkill the flavor with the lemons. And after you add a little bit of lemon juice, go ahead and mix it up. And the last thing that we're going to do is add some bacon. I went ahead and microwaved my own bacon. All you're going to do is crumple it up, make some bacon bits out of it, add it into it, and the avocado is good to go. Or guacamole, I say. So there's my guacamole. I just like to use one piece of bacon and just put it on the top, not really mix it in too much. And then you can use your favorite chips, anything that you really like to use a dip with. It's great. It's nice and spicy. So now that we have the guacamole done, let's go ahead and do the baked avocado. So this one's a little tricky. You have to actually crack the egg if you don't want to manipulate the avocado. You have to crack the egg and get most of the egg white out, or else it'll drip all over the place. Depending on how you like it, you can either gut some of the avocado out and add the entire thing, or do like I do and just get rid of most of the excess egg white. Again, for this one, you're going to want to use a tin pan with some Reynolds wrap. Don't use parchment paper for this. I learned very quickly on the dangers of using parchment paper with this avocado. at this temperature. Yeah. And again, just for flavor intensive purposes, I like to use just a dab of lemon juice on it. Again, to keep it from going bad. Coat it with a little hot sauce. I really like spicy food, so I like to put a good bit in there. I like to put it at the bottom of it, and then when it's done, put some on top as well. Always got to put a little Tony's on there. I love making Tony Cheshire's. And now we're going to crack the egg inside the avocado. Obviously, I've only got one hand, so I can't really take the video and crack the egg at the same time. So, boom, there it is. Like I said, it does make a lot of mess if you don't gut the avocado, and it does overflow, but that's okay. It'll bake around it and look pretty cool. From this point, depending on who I'm making it for, I either like to put the cheese on it now or put the cheese on it when it's done. But in this case, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to go ahead and put it on now. I like to use mozzarella cheese. You can use whatever cheese that you like to your fancy, but yeah, I just like to use good old mozzarella. I just like to use a little teaspoon or so of it, probably put some more on when it's done baking, but from this point you can go ahead and pop it in the oven, and we're actually going to put it in for about 15 to 20 minutes actually. This one's going to take a little bit longer. For the video I'm just going to do it for 15 so we can get the move on it. Alright guys, so there's the guacamole while we're waiting for the avocado to go out. Again, I don't really put too much effort into it, but still want to make something good, so I keep the ingredients simple. I hope you enjoy that part. Now, while I'm waiting on the avocado to finish up, I'm gonna go ahead and devour this. Damn, that was some good ass guac. Alright, so my avocado is just about done. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, see how it came out. Damn, that looks good. Looks like the cheese got nice and caramelized. Looks well done. So from this point, I like to go ahead and just sprinkle some bacon on it. That bacon that I made earlier, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright guys, so there it is. There's the baked avocado. I used one avocado, one egg, some cheese. Maybe cost a total of $1.50 worth of food. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be making some more videos. Let me know how you like it.